guys, welcome to Tea Time with Maya. I'm Maya, and today's video we are going to make tea blends. And so this is a video that I've been wanting to do for a while as I kind of watch Mom dry some of these things, and of course I helped with drying the lemon balm. I have a video of that part, and the lemongrass, of course. It's really exciting. There's different things that you have to do before you blend stuff, and one of them is you need to make sure that your hands are really clean and they don't have any oil, and they're also really dry so they don't have any water. And everything that you use can't have water in it either, because then your blend will go bad. Because it will start molding. And so these are the little different steps. So the first thing I did was I made sure I washed my hands really well, because I just put lotion on my face and that lotion had a lot of oil in it. And so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to show you guys how to get the mint off of the sprigs. Is that what they're called? Mm-hmm. I was right. Okay, so there are a lot of ways you can do this. One of the ways is you could put it in a food processor, but you will get the stems and the chunks, and you can also pull it off. This takes longer. I'm sure Mom has a way, because she's smiling at me like, haha, poor child. Yeah. But you can just pull it and then throw your stems. The stems are edible, so if you want, you can also make teas with them. But we take the stems off because I'm kind of making these kind of for gifts, for friends, because it's just that season. It's that tea season. And the sticks, though that they have the same scent and the same flavor, they're sticks, and and you don't want it to get stuck in your throat. So if you're conscious that there's sticks in it, then you're good. But if you're giving it to someone and they don't know that there's sticks in it, then you should probably tell them. But you can kind of grab and pull, and you're kind of going against the way it grew. And you can grab like handfuls. And then, of course, when you finish, you make sure that there's no tiny sticks.
But remember, this loose tea, you're giving it to friends and family to put into a tea bag.
Yeah. So
that way we're not worried about people choking.
It's kind of messy, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, if you guys hadn't seen when the last video was posted, these have been hanging for
months.
A good couple of months. So that's why they're like bone dry, crackling dry.
For this moment.
Yeah. Also,
when we remove things we make room for new things that have to be harvested.
And it is so close, because some things aren't ready yet, but it is so close to like full harvesting everything in the garden. And we need the wall space, otherwise we would just look up in the living room and be like, why is there mint hanging? Because we would run out of space.
I will not be hanging mint in my living room.
It'll be aesthetically pleasing, Mother. No one will have it. It'll be the only house that has hanging.
Oops, and you're losing some of your leaves here.
You can get out the bottom of them.
That one is mint that you're doing right now is very strong.
I thought it was lemon balm.
No, lemon balm has a different scent when it's being pulled.
Oh, that's another really important thing. Make sure that when you hang it in the wall, you like obsessively name it, tag it, get little pieces of tape, write what it is.
Some of us actually can recognize this stuff without tagging everything, but and, okay.
Who would that be? No, who recognizes it?
Moi, except for
I distinctly remember before this video began, you held something out to me and asked me if it was b-balls. Distinctly remember this. It wasn't b-balls.
Okay, maybe sometimes. Yes, please label your stuff, guys, because otherwise it gets wasted. It ends up in your compost bin.
Or you use it. Oh, sorry, I just dropped something. You use it, and you just know that it's, what's that word? It's like
it's just kind of
crazy
ranch.
tea.
Yeah.
It's like it's a mystery, you know.
And then I would feel sorry for you if it was sage, because sage, ooh,
You know,
sage would just take over everything.
You guys know the Dum Dum lollipops, and they have all the lollipops, and they have mystery flavor.
Oh yeah.
You would have mystery flavor tea.
Okay. So we'll finish off these and then come back.
If you can grab handfuls of the mint because it's really dry, and you can just crunch it. And the thing is, when you crunch, whatever this word is, the sticks don't scrunch, so you'll see them when you're mixing through. What? Like stick. Some of them are the stems of the mint, and they're fine, but we still throw them away. Oh, and as a waste not, want not type of situation, you can take your stems and put them in the compost. And if you don't have a garden yourself, well, I wish you have dried mint.
Oh, you can have it in pots too.
True, but you can use it kind of like as mulch if you are a person that only has indoor plants. Then you can.
Oh yeah, around your plant.
Then you can just add it. It will decompose. See, stick. It will decompose, and then it will just go back to dirt. And then that way, you use every part of it. You can also, we have our mortar there. You can put this in a mortar and pestle, though I suggest getting a very much bigger one because you would have to do maybe like a handful at a time, and there's a lot. You can also put it through kind of like a sieve, like a sieve with a big mesh, and keep going down, and then when it gets to the bottom, it will be like really fine at the bottom, and then different levels of thickness. All right, so the stuff that was here was just lemon balm mint blend, and that's going to be the base of our tea blends. So we also have some loose lavender here, and yes, in case you're wondering, it took mother a long time to do this. I suggest watching a TV show like she did while you make it all. So we're gonna use more of this, and we're gonna do this a little later. But so what you're gonna do to get it off is you kind of like, fight with it.
Depending on what type of blend you want to make.
Ooh, it smells so nice. It smells so nice and relaxing. Okay. And now you have a stem. So that's literally how you get the lavender, the dried lavender. We are going to put a little bit of lavender. Then we're going to add a bit more of our blend. Mix it in. And then for the calingia, you can kind of see the lavender speckled about. You're going to kind of, nope, you're not coming. Okay. Pull off the yellow petals. It looks so cool already. Maybe let me take that one away. How long?
Oh, you can leave the big face part of it in too.
Yep, okay.
Do you have a name for this blend?
Yes, we're calling it summer. Summer fever.
Summer fever?
Yes, because it's really good for, like, during this time of the year is kind of when a lot of people get like the common cold and stuff, and all of these things have something to do that helps. So I know for the mint, it's really good for like headaches and stuff, and I know that both the chamomile and the lavender are really good for calming. And of course, well, spoke too fast, the lemongrass is kind of good for insect bites. So we have a nice fall blend that was made in summer.
Oh, yeah, the last couple of days of summer.
Nobody would even notice. It's like, actually, we all were kind of wondering. Oh, that's a gigantic little... And so what you can do, like if you only have a small jar, you can add it to this, like just a little bit. You can also use a ladle if you have a big enough like mouth of the jar. But my ladle is too big for this jar, so. And the thing is, there is still space, even though there doesn't seem like there's space.
I was gonna say.
And for those of you who were beginners, like we were, the first time we grew mint, we had jars and we were so excited for our harvest. I distinctly remember it. And we got all of our mint and we got a jar and we put it in the mortar and pestle and we were like, it's gonna be so full. And we got this much. And we were so excited still because we got it from the garden, but it was still that much. So just thinking back and seeing how much we have in this bowl is like unreal. But that's our second one actually. We have a little buddy here. He's our kind of our test guide. Yeah.
Do you want to show him the inside?
Yeah, I obviously made that one too. Yeah. It wasn't the producers of the video. All right, so we're gonna do this again. Just a little more this time. You can see how fine it is in some areas. Yeah, so if you did have the level sieves, you could just have it go straight through to the other side and keep going. So this one's gonna be more lemongrassy. And for those of you who had lemongrass tea, you know it is strong. It is very good at winning and overpowering, but because this is lemon balm and mint, it was already going to have a lemon type taste. These aren't sticks, by the way, guys. They're pieces of the lemongrass that didn't break up. So we're going to add some more calingia, and we take it off because the petals make it look so festive. Is that the word? They make it look so much cooler. Like we did that.
So I'll let you finish it out and show them the final product.
All right, this is going in the big jar, guys. So this is going to be like a big, like the rest of that. All right, so this is the 4 we created. So this is fully blended, so you can see it down the sides, which I think is like really pretty. Also because I'm sitting here and I'm wondering how many tea boxes you'd have to buy to equivalent this.
Wow, yeah, that's true.
It will probably be about like 4, based on how much is in here. We used hyssop in the end. You can see it kind of here. It flakes really easily, so it's only going to raise it a little bit out of its jar. And then this was our starter, the thing that showed us what to do. And then this is the mini one. And so we have like the chamomile sitting on top. And so these are our sets. They were really fun to make. We still have a lot of herbs in the garden that we could make spice blends, herb blends. If you guys have some tea blends that you wonder if we have that we can make, just let us know. I think we'll do another one with our like more of the fall winter type herbs. It'll probably still have a base of mint, but it'll be like different a little bit. Mom remarked before this video began that she wished that we had some dried lemon. So if we can get some dried oranges, fall blend. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please like, share, subscribe, and press the bell for notifications. Bye guys.